Go. We don't have to start now. I was just telling you I was pushing the button. You don't have to make it like a whole thing if you
Cool.
I just stuffed an empanada in my mouth.
Hey guys, guess what?
What?
This is the bunker.
Is this really how you're going to start it?
Yeah.
Josiah, kick us off.
Wait, why am I doing it?
I don't know. You kick us off.
Okay.
I already did.
Yeah, Alyssa kind of already did.
Nah, she does it all the time. You do.
Hey everyone, welcome to the bunker.
You put another empanada in your mouth.
Yeah. Welcome to the bunker. Chapter 2.
Do you want to finish the empanada and then continue?
I'd like our listeners to know that we
This
decided
is my dinner.
Okay.
that we're calling the seasons volumes. And we say
Yeah,
season a lot, but we mean volume.
I think
Volumes
it's okay
and chapters.
that in a practical sense, it is the second season, but just the name.
But we're nice.
You know.
Yeah, it's a nice thing to call it because yeah.
Yeah, because it's a big old. They're all books, you know.
And with that, I'd like to say, hey everyone, welcome to the bunker.
All right, we're starting it off.
What an
Wow.
odd start.
That was so weird.
The weirdest start we've ever had.
It was one of those, did we start? I don't
guess
know.
we're in
No.
it now. But how do you
We didn't really
suddenly
sound
be
check.
like it's happening? Oh, that's
I
true.
was trying to
You don't need to do a sound check.
inhale my food before we started recording, and I had 2 more
Yeah,
empanadas.
Laura had 2
Yum.
more empanadas.
Those look
to
yummy. Did
eat.
you make them?
No, I wish. No, they're
No, she made the
they're
apple.
Costco.
Oh man, again. Okay, we've
Dude,
said it before.
Costco's
We'll
awesome.
say it again. We have one goal with this podcast, and that is Kirkland sponsorship.
Please.
And that, has anyone ever gotten Kirkland to sponsor them?
I don't know.
I don't
we
know.
could be.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
The first.
That would be so awesome.
I mean, are you kidding?
Could you imagine?
The amount of money that Kirkland has from me and my family and all the families represented in this room.
You'd probably never make it back.
astronomical.
Astronomical. You'd never make it.
Astronomical.
Never make
And
it
guess
back.
what? Costco would not be what it is today without our 4 families.
There's
The
no
4
shot.
families came together.
We
Yeah.
are the 4 families.
Man. Wow. Well, volume 2,
Volume 2. Do we
chapter
have
2.
The name,
Chapter 2.
Oh, yes.
which
yes,
is
which is Birds of a Feather.
Birds of a feather.
Birds of a
That's
feather.
what we were trying to find.
Birds of a Feather. We went to a big
Oh, yeah, this one
shack
was
in the
about
swamp.
Bird magic.
yeah.
Bird
I
magic.
forgot
Bird
about
magic.
that.
Bro.
Bird magic.
We had bird magic.
Yeah.
We had a lady's finger. Not
Magic
to be
and bird.
Not to be mixed up with lady fingers, which are delicious.
That'll be a good tiramisu.
Oh, don't even get me started.
That's my favorite dessert.
It's my favorite dessert. You can't have it.
Everyone make us tiramisu.
So is
And
Ladyfingers
ship
an
it.
actual dessert? I've never.
Lady
heard of it.
fingers
It's a
is
type
what
of cookie.
it's in tiramisu,
Oh,
Yep.
and it's delicious.
now I know.
It's like the.
I had
breading
no
part.
context before for Joe saying
That
Lady
he loves
Fingers are
lady
delicious.
fingers.
I was for
Oh,
just
no.
a second. I was like, "Hey, what?"
luckily, our audience is smarter than you.
Yep, that's correct.
Aw.
And they'll know.
They'll know.
Aw.
I'm just kidding. But they'll know what those are. I hope.
Leave
Well,
us
do
a
you know
comment
who was
if-
also stupid?
Guys, leave us a comment if you knew what Ladyfingers were before.
Do you know who was also stupid though? Me, because I went into this episode. I think the genre was is Wasteland,
Yeah, which
and
we got.
the hook was Secret. Which I completely forgot to incorporate. In case you were one of those people who was like, it must be scripted, because we've heard it from people. That's proof right there. I literally just forgot.
Nonsense, Laura. That doesn't make you stupid.
Is that why you threw out the items at the end?
No, I just wanted, because you know how normal campaigns,
Yeah,
if you do a
find
dungeon
magic
crawl,
items.
yeah, and I just feel like we haven't done a lot of that
I agree.
because of the format. So I was like,
Sure.
I want to include that.
Yeah.
Which was great.
Yeah.
And then y'all couldn't figure out what it was, and I guess, and then you're all like, "Wait, secret!" And I was like, "Okay, yeah, that's it."
Oh, yeah, that's
totally.
right.
I literally,
The truth comes out.
Oh, I did not.
That's
Or
so
did
funny.
you? We'll never know.
Oh, maybe that's.
a
I'm not that smart. I'm not that smart.
It's a secret.
You could have not told
I'm
us, and it
stupid.
would have been your little secret.
Oh,
Dang.
God.
And then she could have revealed it 10 years later.
Yeah.
Be like, guess what? The secret was that I didn't have a secret. Oh, God, you guys.
Prank you.
Or did I? And then she keeps it going again.
Yeah.
And then
My
10 years later,
God.
she's like, guess what?
That's
did.
like the worst
didn't I?
That's like the worst D&D player at the table, you know? When they're like, I have a secret. And everyone's like, okay, like let's
What
play the
is it?
game. Let's like incorporate it into the story. And they're like, I walk away.
I walk away.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Yeah.
That's what I did last night. What? You're saying
You
you're a
did?
bad D&D player? No, I'm kidding.
Oh, he's
Oh,
making it.
I was making
Oh,
Making
we
a
play
joke.
our home game.
Haha.
We played last night, so I was like, oh, did we?
I was like, did I miss a big secret moment?
I was like, what happened?
It's like, dang.
no, I like I'm not making fun of the I walk away, but it's like
No,
the
no,
whole
yeah.
like,
No, I know what you
there's something
You're like,
you
I
don't
refuse to say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some
Like,
sort
there's
of
no
thing.
avenue in which I will tell you. And it's like, well, let there be some option. Yeah.
Right.
Here we are.
So, episode 2.
Chapter 2.
Chapter. I keep saying episode. We gotta start calling them the right
It's
thing.
Volume
volume
two.
2,
Volume
chapter
Chapter
2.
two.
Volume
V2,
2,
she
chapter 2.
two.
Volume 2, chapter.
Yes. Fun episode. Cute little arc
Yeah.
between June and Cal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked that
And
a
there's
lot.
a boot shop.
I also, I'm a big, yeah.
There was a boot shop.
I came up with that in the moment.
I liked it. We
I
went
was
and bought
like, yeah,
boots from that
I guess
guy.
if you live in a marshland, they would
might
have,
need
that would be
boots.
a part
Yeah.
of the style of like
Yeah.
you need specialized boots.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, and then we
Yeah.
we had this whole part where Ace was like, "Sir, we need boots," to like the bartender,
Yeah.
and then you tried to buy a drink. And then
Oh,
we decided
yeah.
that we were going to trade him all the monies from because
Yeah.
we didn't know
Yeah.
the currency. So we were like, we'll give you
Yeah.
all the monies from our killing of this
Yeah.
witch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give you the monies.
And we told like 3 different people that we would, or
Give
2
them our
different people
monies,
that
yeah.
we'd give them all the
That's
monies.
right.
Oh man.
That's right.
But yeah, I think it's cute. It was cute to have like a little 1 episode arc, you know? It
Yes.
wasn't like a whole
Yeah.
seasonal
Yeah.
thing.
Well, it's a good signal, I think, for anyone listening, like on where the characters' heads are at. Like it's a nice way to show that through conflict, but then it doesn't have to be this like big, long, drawn out thing. Because I don't think inner party conflict is like something we all want to pursue as like a big.
Right.
I don't know about y'all.
No,
but,
I definitely
no.
don't want to.
You know, so like I feel like it's kind of nice to have it to create a little bit of like, I don't know.
To still have that though, because it adds depth and
Yeah.
depth to their friendship and stuff too. Yeah. No, I totally agree.
That was so cute. And it was hilarious how you both rolled. What was it? You both rolled natural
I think
ones
we
at the
both
very
rolled
end?
nat
so.
ones.
At
It
least
just
one
really
person
low.
did, but yeah, like
And we both fell on our faces and got all like, I think we got like sick or something.
Yes, that's where we were like
You got-
throwing up.
You got like mud sick?
I think so.
we
yeah,
got
mud
poisoned
sick.
from the water.
I heard
think.
wasteland, and I said
Toxic
literally
water.
Toxic waste.
Oh,
Toxic
wasteland.
mud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
a land of waste.
Yeah.
Nice.
But it was a cute episode.
Yeah.
Wendy's like just like stumbling around everywhere trying to figure out what to do, and everybody's
Yeah.
like just watching her, kind of just like, what?
Yeah,
Because she like doesn't really know how to fit in yet.
Yeah.
So like there's a bunch of parts in the episode where she's just like, so do you guys like normally fight like this and not make decisions?
Yeah.
And we're all
Yeah.
like, well, yes, but no. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Poor Wendy, man.
She was
We're
just like,
putting her
I don't
through
get
the
it. Just
ringer.
pick one.
And we're just
Yeah.
like, well, yeah, we'll go with this one. But we could do that one.
yeah. I have a fun opportunity in these first episodes before I'm really like incorporated into the dynamic of being able to like comment on it
Yeah, on weird dynamics.
in a way that's not like too self-aware.
Yeah.
Like, alternatively, if I was really a part of the dynamic, it'd feel too self-aware.
Yes,
So,
yeah.
like, I'm trying to use that as much as I
I love
can.
that.
Well,
Yeah.
and Wendy adds so much personality to the Whirlwind because at the beginning of this episode, she bedazzles the whole place.
That's right. That's right. I forgot. Yeah.
The book and the like. Oh my god.
And there's like snowflakes everywhere.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
yeah,
all
yeah.
her little
Like-
crafting.
Yeah,
She's in a
she
crafting
crafts
phase.
a lot.
She's making her
Well,
herself
I just,
at home.
my reference for that was like Tangled, because I'm like, if you've lived your whole life cooped up without anywhere to go and no one to talk to,
Sure.
like you would have to get
That's
used
a
to
great-
wanting to go
yeah.
out. And so like I would expect that much of her day is like she wants to spend doing like crafts,
Yeah.
because that was
Yeah.
her day to day, like
That's a
that
great
routine
point.
that she has. So I was like,
Yeah.
well, if she's in the whirlwind, infinite possibilities here.
Yeah. I think the Bedazzled book is a very cute addition and
Yeah,
a
it's
fun
so
way for her
funny.
to have her personality as a part of it all, you know? Like,
It's so
I think
funny.
That's great.
Little bit of the absurdity that we want in the show
Yes.
too.
Yes.
Like we've got serious
too
moments,
serious,
but
yeah.
like also the show is absurd.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
absolutely.
it's not necessarily for like a mature audience, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's you know, we were intentional about making the show clean and like fun and like very much tailored after things like Magic Tree House and like
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah.
So like I wanted to play into that a little bit
Yeah.
more of
Yeah,
like
definitely.
these stupid things that you can like, I don't know.
But it
Yeah.
is fun because we made such. The end of the last season was pretty heavy. Like it deals with some
Yeah.
very adult
Yeah.
topics, and it's really funny to have like people who like for the most part are like Wendy or were like Wendy, and then go through this super dark thing, and then someone else comes in and just is like is
The way
basically
they
like
were.
them beforehand,
Yeah.
and everybody's like, "What are you doing?" But
Yeah.
she's like, it's like
Being a normal
bringing-
person,
Yeah, she's like,
yeah.
and it kind of, I think you see it a little bit as the season goes on. It kind of slowly brings them back to
Yeah.
to being like, okay, we're
Yeah.
okay, everything could be fun.
We needed her.
you know,
We definitely needed
we
her.
needed her.
And I love
yeah,
that.
we needed somebody to be like,
no.
you know.
Yeah. To bring some joy and just
Yeah.
like
Not a
But
tear
it's
in my
funny how it
eye.
happens.
Oh,
Like the way
yeah.
that it happens is she
Yeah.
bedazzles.
we're all like, oh,
a
okay.
we literally talk about it. We're like, this is an all-powerful artifact.
Yeah.
Time travel. And she's putting stickers on it.
yeah.
Is it time travel?
Oh,
Have
sorry.
we-
Did
have
I
we-
say time travel? I don't know.
That's also
Maybe.
something I don't know if we've ever established
I
if
don't
it
think
is or we don't know if it is
I
or
think
not.
But
we've
I feel like
established
it's
that
clearly-
it's neither and both. It's like
Yeah.
different times or different places, different. It's just like
Because we've
anywhere.
never established what time it is in Woodbine.
Yeah, it's like
So
any
it's
when and
impossible.
all we
anywhere.
know, well, I guess it is a form of time travel because all we know is that no time passes when we get back.
Right.
that's
So
That's a good point.
that is a form of time travel
That
at
is
least.
a good point.
That's true.
Anyways, I didn't
Yeah.
mean to say that outright time travel, but it
No,
is
no, you're
what
good.
I meant was
No,
yeah, we're all like
it has
this
to
is
be
an,
time travel. Actually,
we're all like this is an all-powerful artifact.
Yeah.
You're bedazzling.
Bedazzling.
And
I
you
love
put
it.
stickers
And she's
on
like,
it.
yeah, I thought it'd look pretty.
Yeah. And you know what? Gosh darn it, it does.
We're like, is that a? There's a part where we're like, is that a fish? And she's like, yeah, there was some fish and some like specific stickers.
Oh, I love it.
Okay, it's time. Trivia time.
It's time. Oh.
It's time for trivia.
Huzzah.
Guys, we
Sail.
started a new segment
Huzzah.
where we do trivia questions.
Yeah, thanks, Joe.
And we are going through volume 1. Every episode, we're going through a new, we're going through every chapter of volume 1 with a trivia question. Our current score,
Oh, yes.
Uh-huh.
Score update.
score update,
Ba-da-ba-ba.
is Laura with 2, Alyssa
Thank you,
with
thank you.
0, and Josiah with 1. The question from Chapter 2, Volume 1, Chapter 2 is, in Chapter 2, Scrambling for Eggs, the gang climbs cliffs, crosses rivers, and messes with wildlife to steal an egg from a rock, which is a type of bird. However, originally, the group thinks the egg belongs to a different type of creature. What did the group originally think the creature was? And bonus points if you can describe the 3 main attributes that make up this creature.
could you do the whole
Sure.
thing?
Josiah! He's dying! In Chapter 2, Scrambling for Eggs, the gang climbs Chris. The gang what? The gang crimes Crips. The gang climbs cliffs, crosses rivers, and messes with wildlife to steal an egg from a rock, which is a type of bird. However, originally, the gang thinks that the egg belongs to a different type of creature. What did the group originally think the creature was who owned the egg? Bonus points describing the 3 main attributes that make up the creature. Give them a little second here to guess. And we'll come back at the end of the episode and see what everybody guessed. And everybody put your answers in the comments right now or send us a text and you'll figure out at the end if you were right or not.
Nice.
Very
Nice.
good. Very good. Well, yes, very fun episode.
Do you know what's funny? I remember more what you kept accidentally calling it.
Oh, yeah, I know. And I did too.
That might be what I'm thinking of.
And that's kind of why I
Did this
did this question.
Oh, because he kept calling it this?
He kept mixing up two of the creatures.
Mixing up two creatures.
And accidentally calling the creature something else.
Correct.
I might be wrong, but we'll see.
That's why it's a trivia question.
Yes.
Because you might
A rock
be
is
wrong.
just like a very, very large bird.
That's right.
It's
That's
just an
correct.
But it was
insanely
not a rock,
large bird.
remember. Or it was
It was a rock.
It was a rock eventually, but first you thought it was something else.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Well,
Well, that's great. Well, yeah, the episode was really fun. I think that it's fun to be in like Cal love settings where like it's just chaotic and stuff and just like observe people watching.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
there is a lot of people watching just in terms of Wendy has zero fear in this episode. She just goes up to everyone and goes and walks up to whatever. And there's a few moments where Ace and Cal have to grab her and be like, hey, we don't need to talk to everybody and we can just do the thing and go. And you're like, oh, okay. But like, it's clear that she's like trying to fit in and do her job. But like,
well, I
don't
think,
know. It's interesting.
Yeah, I think there's also like this episode I was trying to be very intentional about how I played her because I feel like I could have done the route where she was still very quiet and timid and learning things, and that would be a very fear-based character, and I think that'd be very interesting. But it's just not as vocal.
Yeah.
And like it's a podcast format, so I was like, I want to figure out what the opposite version of that is, where I can be a little more active and like interesting and like creating change within the group dynamic.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, so the alternative is that she really is just a very talkative person. And when she gets acclimated, she's like almost obnoxious and annoyingly talkative, wants to learn about the world, hasn't gotten like now that she gets a chance, she's like going for it.
Yeah.
So that was like my sort of goal. I also like part of that is just like honestly me trying to figure out how she fits in the dynamic of the group. Like it's me just trying things out. So it's funny.
Definitely.
So, but yeah, no, the bar, that was fully inspired by Tortuga. That was like the goal. I was like, I just want something loud and active and fun from the moment they open the door,
Tortuga
you know?
is awesome. It's
So.
the best. Yeah. June gets a little anger management situation going on.
What?
I don't know. June's
Yeah.
just all
All angry. She had to figure it out.
angsty for
She
the
has
first
to do
time.
some
She's
deep
having
breathing.
some angst, man. She's having a hard
has some
time.
angst.
She's just going through it.
She's
getting. I mean, and you know, as is said in the episode, she's afraid. She doesn't want to have responsibility for this girl, and she's like, she felt a lot of responsibility for Eddie, but like also didn't, because she's like, she made her own choices, and so she's been wrestling with that anyway. So then for Cal to just like poke that button specifically, or press that button, whatever the phrase is, that was just like overwhelming for her. So she wasn't actually all that mad at him, but that's what worked.
Yeah, and
For her.
and for Cal, it's kind of the same.
Yeah.
In where he's just like, I already lost my best friend, and I don't want to do that again.
Yeah.
And just thinks that, especially because Wendy's like she's like 5-6 years.
I mean, she's only,
like 6 years younger than.
she's probably only like,
She's 18.
how old are you guys in this?
20. Well, we were 24 in the first, so probably 25.
Oh, wow.
So she's a little younger.
Yeah. She's the baby of the
I didn't
group.
even
Yeah.
think about that.
I didn't either.
So it's also like, I think I don't know if I bring it up. I think I do. I bring it up in the first episode where I'm like, we're going to really bring this like girl who just became an adult out of her own world and like yank her out.
That's right.
But like, I think that's on Cal's mind of like, we already lost one person and I don't want the responsibility of losing another one. And so when especially June in the first episode is like, we should take her.
Right.
Cal's like, fine, but it's your responsibility. But then by the end of this episode, it's just like, I can't just put that on her. Like, I'll share that,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Not that it's like fully entirely their responsibility at all, because, you know, she can make her own decisions.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like,
Yeah.
we know what she'd be getting into, you know?
Yeah, yeah. No, I thought that was really good and like very interesting.
And then Cal and Ace play chess in the park.
Yeah, I love that. I loved that. I thought that was I like the idea of them being like they're like acting like two old retired gentlemen who go and play chess every afternoon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I love that. I think that's hilarious.
Well, and I like to think Cal's pretty dang good at chess because his parents just, it feels like his family would be the type of family that just...
They have a
Strategists.
chessboard in the
Oh,
living
yeah,
room.
They're
Yeah.
strategists. They
Yeah.
know how to play chess.
They were probably like
So Cal's
stardom
like,
young.
Cal's playing chess and like crushing Ace, but then Ace brings out this stupid book and beats him with the, just following steps in the book. And Cal gets so mad. And you're just like, I beat you fair and square.
Yeah,
So
actually
great.
that's hilarious.
It's so funny.
That's so funny. Oh man.
Oh, man.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
Well,
Alyssa, you're getting a
everyone.
phone call.
I know.
Oh.
Well, everyone, I think it's about that time. Alyssa, I'm gonna throw it over to you for our sponsor of today's bunker
Oh my gosh, I
episode.
forgot to- hold on.
We've got an interesting one today. I was really surprised to see this one come through.
I know. I was shocked that they wanted to sponsor us.
Yeah, so go ahead and take it away, Alyssa.
Hold on.
Yeah, I mean, this is a big deal. I mean, this one's got like
This
a lot
one's
of
huge.
emotional
This
ties
one's
for
huge,
you
guys.
as
This
well.
one's
right?
Emotional.
Guys, this one's a big one.
Yeah,
We told
especially with
Alyssa-
your history with them.
Yeah.
Alyssa begged us. She said, please let me do this one.
I did. I really wanted to have this ad read because of the emotional ties that I have
Yeah.
to this company.
I mean, she's
And
almost crying sitting here.
It's
you
really
guys.
hard for me
Yeah.
to even contain my
It's
excitement.
okay if you want to just take a
You
second.
can take
I'm
a
just
second.
gonna take
Compose
a
yourself.
second.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, not fair. I
Thanks,
better get an extra 5 seconds.
No. Okay. So as Laura alluded, it's really weird that we got this sponsorship actually, and that's because we were sponsored today by the Grove Cinemas, and the Grove Cinemas actually is a podcast. And they decided to sponsor our podcast. And I know that's pretty weird that to be sponsored by a podcast as a podcast, but it's true. It's what happened. And the emotional ties that I have to it really are just, I really like groves of trees and stuff, and it just makes me emotional when I see
Your
grove
emotional
related
ties.
things.
Oh
You know,
my
it's just,
God.
it's awesome. But anyway, so
But
Grove
this
Cinemas.
is like, just for clarification,
Yeah.
Alyssa, to everybody.
Please.
The Grove is Grover from Sesame Street's nickname for his radio talk show podcast. The Grove is what he calls himself.
Interesting.
So,
Huh. No.
No, but
This is my ad read, thank you. Or I'm sorry, I have the ad copy, Joe, so
Oh,
stop
sorry.
making things up, please.
I'm just thinking about the
Yeah,
Grove.
if you don't mind, if we could stay grounded in reality, I'd prefer that. Thank you so much. So the Grove Cinemas is
always
a
bamboozled
group
right
is a
now.
group of people.
This is the hardest no of the podcast so far of any episode we've done, full or bunker.
Anyway, so thanks so much to the Grove Cinemas podcast for sponsoring this portion of today's episode. We really, really appreciate it.
So what do they do?
I said it.
What's the
You
Grove
just
podcast?
said that they're affiliated with Grove.
or Grove Cinema.
I think you must have missed it then. I told you all about Grove Cinemas.
Listener, that's on you if you missed that.
Listen, if
Did
you
you
guys
space out?
I think you should rewind.
Yeah,
Go back 30
rewind.
seconds.
Go back and
I
listen
told
again.
you all about Grove Cinemas podcast.
Oh my god.
Thanks so much to them for sponsoring this.
Wow.
That was honestly the hardest no but I've ever.
That's the hardest one we've ever had.
Yeah.
No. Stay grounded in reality.
That felt right? Just because, our ad reads are so grounded in reality.
That's a good point.
Then so I just
definitely
felt like
not
it would make
off
sense
the
for me to
dome.
tell you, hey, make sure that you're thinking about real things rather than
Well,
the
Grover's
fake.
real.
Well, but his podcast isn't.
Yeah. The Grove.
You know
Sir.
what? That sounds like a great idea for you to have had if it was your ad read.
Yeah, and then you tried to take over my ad read.
First off, it was all of our ad reads because we
False.
share this podcast. So this is an ad read for all of us.
I'm pretty sure Laura said Alyssa.
We just let Alyssa read it. What are they sponsoring, Alyssa?
Yeah, they just sponsored me. I'm actually getting paid today, and you guys aren't.
whoever reads it gets to be
gets
the
paid.
money.
the money.
Gets the money.
Sponsoring me
Gets
and
the
just my
monies.
life.
Oh my word.
funny.
That was funny.
Wow.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
hopefully that doesn't exist.
Grove Cinemas.
The Grove Cinemas podcast.
I just love that this is an improvisation podcast and our main thing is no butt.
No butt.
Yeah.
Our biggest thing is to
so
give
funny.
each other to try to trip each other up is the biggest thing.
And
Yeah,
then the
just
other
to
person be like,
sabotage.
no,
No.
not happening.
Absolute
Not
sabotage.
happening. Stay grounded in reality.
Yeah.
I honestly I
need that
really
on a
hope Alyssa's
t-shirt.
DMing tonight.
Oh,
We
because
need that on a t-shirt.
That's going to be some
We
funny
really
energy.
do.
for
Oh,
the
boy.
night.
We
Joe's
need-
face when Alyssa said that.
we need
He was
like
so
a,
fully
Yeah.
oh my god.
We need
okay.
a whirlwind t-shirt that just says "Stay grounded in reality" on the back.
The whirlwind. Stay grounded in reality.
Yeah.
Whirlwind Chronicles.
Oh,
The bunker.
The absolute opposite.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Wow.
Well,
Very good.
Hope you
very
enjoyed
good. I really enjoyed that.
That was awesome.
Pod deck time.
I think
deck
so.
time.
It's Laura's turn to pick it. No.
Josiah has the dice out.
Okay, so
I do have
Josiah
dice.
rolls.
Yep. Are you ready?
Yep.
Here we go. I rolled a 4.
Okay. Count them up. All right.
Interview deck.
interview deck.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I stole your thunder there.
You know how good.
I'm so sorry.
I will pick a card and pass it to Joe.
Wow, thanks.
Oh no. Read it.
What is something you get wrong almost every time you do it? This show.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
DM.
But
Not
like,
wrong, actually. That's
Being a
actually correct.
DM.
Yeah. I was gonna say being a DM. No,
Aw.
no. Every time
Aw.
it's every time I'm DMing and it's like, okay, they're about to go on the adventure. I get that
that's
wrong
true.
every time.
Oh,
How we get
that's
there?
hilarious.
How do we
and
get
the,
there?
The world.
What does the observatory
The
do?
observatory.
I get that
That's
wrong
a
every
great
time.
That's a
answer,
good point.
actually.
We
Oh,
jump in the
man.
book.
We jump in the book.
What's something I get wrong every time I do it?
That actually-
maybe confrontation.
Well, no, I think the little no butt from earlier's ad read.
Well,
would
yeah,
say
I've
otherwise.
been working on
Actually,
it. I've been practicing.
I was going to say our ad reads, we usually do those wrong because that's why most of our sponsors only last one episode.
Yeah, we
All
never
of
have the
those
same
wrong.
sponsor
They never
twice.
come back.
Sponsors
Yeah.
are imaginary ones. I don't want to say always, but it's just almost every time I get directions wrong.
Oh, really?
I'm really directionally challenged. My instinct, if I come out of a building and I have to turn back to the parking lot that I came from, my instinct will always be to go to the opposite direction. I switch it in my brain.
Really?
My brain inverts it. And so every single time, I don't think I've gotten it right. I don't think I've gotten it right. I don't know. Maybe I have, but that's something I get wrong all the time.
That's fascinating.
Very directionally
Because
challenged.
that's one thing that I'm pretty good at is directions.
Ugh, I can't look at something and then picture it of map
Interesting.
wise. My brain doesn't work that way.
That's fascinating.
Yeah. Strange.
What is something I get wrong every time I do it? I'm trying to think. Oh. Making a roux. Every time I try to make a roux, I burn it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Every
That is hard to
time.
make.
I love cooking, but every recipe that says I have to make a roux, I no longer attempt because of how many times I've
Aw.
messed up a roux.
Sad.
I can't make one.
Yeah.
Almost makes you rue the moment you decided to try to make it, right?
Yeah,
Oh man.
that's my answer.
I'm trying to think of my answer.
I don't think I've made bread perfectly before.
I feel like that's
I think
tough,
I've made mistakes. Well, I've made bagels really well. So I make good bagels, so I think that actually counts as bread, so never mind.
That is true. It does count as bread.
Oh, I want to make bagels now.
Dang.
I
would love some bread right now. Like a croissant?
Like a freshly
Some
baked.
focaccia.
Yeah.
We should go to
Just
Texas.
walk away from this right now. And
We
just
should go to
get
Texas
bread.
Roadhouse after this and go get just
Oh
bread.
my gosh, with their
Okay.
cinnamon butter.
I've never had it.
Me neither.
Laura just like physically convulsed.
I just died a little bit. It's so good.
I need to have
Ugh.
that sometime.
It is delicious.
You've never had it
it's
either?
a problem
No.
too because
We have to go.
you order a big steak meal and you've eaten so much bread and you're like, I can't finish this. But
Well, yeah.
it's worth
Most
it.
people don't even get the steaks no more. They just go for the bread.
Wow.
There's videos of people seeing how
that's-
many baskets of bread
That's
they can eat.
ridiculous. You should eat a little bit of steak when you
Yeah,
go
but
to
their steak's
steak.
not good. No offense. Please sponsor us, Texas.
Texas
Roadhouse.
Yeah, but like, okay, if you're not gonna get the steak, I don't know, get something more than just bread. If you're gonna
Why?
go to a restaurant.
If everyone wants the
No.
bread.
That just seems
Also,
like not a healthy dinner.
Olive Garden breadsticks. I've never had those either.
Nah, I'm not a fan of Olive Garden. Don't
I've never
sponsor us,
been.
Olive Garden.
Olive Garden.
Sponsor us,
What,
Olive
you don't
Garden.
like
I kind of
Italian
like
food?
Olive Garden.
Okay, don't even.
Laura, when we're there, we're family.
No.
Yeah.
Olive Garden.
What, you don't like
is,
to feel like family?
Olive Garden is not good Italian food.
Well,
in
duh.
any way.
Honestly, though, my cheap Italian family, that was like one of our big reunion places.
Dude, Olive Garden
Like,
Really?
we're all
seems like
Italian,
it's
but we
the
went to
bomb.
Olive Garden because
Yeah.
it was cheap and we were poor. And
No, I
he
mean,
immigrated over here, and it was like Olive
Hell
Garden.
yeah.
What's
I
up? You know,
I
Sounds
don't I
awesome.
don't judge people who go there. I'm just
Yeah,
saying
no.
I don't like it. Like
Yeah.
it's just. But also that's the thing is like my family, we just make it.
yeah,
Like we never go out.
Yeah.
We always make food.
Mm.
Like when we're hanging out as a group, we never usually go out.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's fair.
I would love to go to Olive Garden someday.
We'll go.
Just one time.
Yeah,
As well as Texas Roadhouse.
Have you never
know
been to
what?
Olive Garden?
You just missed the whole conversation. No, I haven't been there.
Oh.
I haven't
Dude,
been there
you're
in a
missing
long-
out. That place is the best.
What?
Let's do the conversation again.
Yeah.
Laura hates that place.
Oh.
Okay, so wait, maybe
that place sucks,
maybe it's
dude.
different.
I hate it.
Maybe it's different. I don't know. Like maybe I haven't been there in so long. Maybe
Yeah.
there's some like good dishes now. I don't want to.
Probably
I don't
not.
Wanna,
You're
Post
probably
Malone loves Olive Garden.
Yeah,
And
but
that
Post
means
Malone.
it's good.
No, that's Post Malone.
Olive
No,
Garden
it's Post
seems-
Malone.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Post Malone sponsored the podcast.
Oh, wow, guys, imagine Post Malone.
He needs us to be like, guys, go listen to his music.
He does.
Wow.
Yeah, he needs our
Hey
help.
guys, have you heard of this guy Post
Post
Malone?
Guys, Posty needs us now more than ever.
Now more than ever. Send this to Post Malone.
Yeah.
Send this episode to Post
Everyone,
Everybody tag Post Malone
if,
in this
if
episode.
you're listening to this episode, please copy the
Actually-
link, go to Post Malone's Instagram, and DM him the link.
Malone. DM him the
please.
link.
DM
please.
them the link and tag him in this.
and tag him on our
Yeah.
Instagram.
Tag
Yeah.
him as many times as you can.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll be
We
actually
will get
hilarious.
Posty's attention.
We'll get it.
Yeah, we're gonna get it.
That'd be
And he'll
so
be like,
funny.
what the heck is this?
What
He's
the
gonna love it.
Whirlwind Chronicles.
He's gonna love it.
Everyone's
Well,
tagging
and then
me.
he'll listen to it, and then we'll get to the Olive Garden part, and he'll be like, "Okay, I'm in."
He'll be like, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, so then
And then he'll
here's
pay
the
for us to
So
go to Olive Garden
Laura, we
with
need
him.
you. We need you to now say that you love Olive Garden.
Yeah.
Just for the
So that
the sound
Posty
bite.
will sponsor us.
No, I don't want it.
Why? We all love it. We all love
Hopefully,
it, guys.
Our
Guys,
goal with this show has now changed to we
Get
want a
anyone
Kirkland,
to sponsor
well,
us.
we want a Kirkland sponsorship, and we want Post Malone to take us to our Olive Garden.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
correct. And guess what?
those
We'll
are
make a
two great
podcast
goals.
there.
Those
actually,
are two
heck,
great
goals.
we'll take Post Malone to Olive Garden.
We'll
I don't
take him.
care.
Honestly,
Yeah.
we'll pay for him.
Post Malone, if you're listening, I will treat you to Olive
Yeah.
Garden. I
I'll
will
buy
sit
you a
down and eat
Coke.
it with you. I will let
No,
you
I'll
have a
buy him a
chance
whole dinner.
to
Posty, this is
explain-
huge. This is huge.
To explain and try and convince me that Olive Garden is good. I'll give
Yeah.
you that chance.
Mr. Malone,
If you want.
Mr. Malone,
Mr. Post.
Mr.
Malone.
Mr. Austin Richard Post, which
Sir
is his full
Malone.
name.
Mhm.
Wait, for real?
Yeah. Coca-Cola's on me.
I got
Cokes
the
are
soda.
on me. I got the sodas, and I'll get the bread too.
Oh, so kind.
That's my
free
favorite Post Malone
breadsticks?
lyric, actually.
Bread's on
is I got the Cokes, the bread is on me.
Oh my
Bread's on
god.
me.
All right, so we've pretty much spiraled into oblivion here. So, anything else we want to say about chapter 2?
Nope.
Not really. Post
kinda
Malone, you
covered
trying to
it
go to
all.
Olive Garden?
All right, see you guys next week.
Wait, we have trivia, Alyssa.
There's
You did the
trivia.
same thing last week. I forgot it. Gosh, you keep doing this. You keep trying to cut off my bit.
Yeah, because I hate you. I
I
don't.
knew it.
Got him.
Yep.
She can't commit to that bit.
Okay. Trivia time.
Where's my phone? I did this last time. Okay.
In Chapter 2, Scrambling for Eggs, the gang climbs cliffs, crosses rivers, and messes with wildlife to steal an egg from a rock, which is a bird. However, originally, the group thinks that the egg belongs to a different type of creature. What did the group originally think the creature was? Bonus points if you can describe the 3 main attributes that make up the creature.
Okay.
Josiah, what was your answer?
I said Phoenix.
Interesting. And the 3 main attributes, did you have those?
Yes.
Okay.
Eagle,
Okay.
lion,
Okay.
dragon.
Interesting.
Do you know what a phoenix is?
No.
Dumb guy. I was gonna say.
Alyssa?
I said chimera,
Oh,
lion, serpent, goat.
interesting. Laura?
I said manticore, body of a lion, tail of a scorpion, and head of an eagle and wings of an eagle.
I think she's right.
Okay,
I wanna
that's 4
say-
things. But yeah, you
Well, like the
named 4
three animals: lion, scorpion, eagle.
Okay, the answer is. Wait a minute.
I'll bet it's
I
Phoenix.
gotta pull it up on the thing again.
He goes,
The
There's added
answer
music.
again,
It's
I think
like-
from Josiah's mouth.
As we see that, he just. It's a manticore.
And as you look at it, you see
frick, dang it.
it's a. Did you guys hear that?
Manticore?
Yeah.
He stares at it as it's like. As we see that, he just.
God, this is so
It's a
long
manticore.
ago. And as you stared at it and smelled it.
Yeah.
However, a manticore is made up of a human head, a body of a lion, and wings of a dragon.
I got 2 of the parts.
I'm gonna give
I
you the
got
2 parts,
one.
Josiah.
Can I have lion?
3. Did you say lion?
I said lion, serpent, goat.
Okay, Laura.
I said lion, scorpion, eagle.
Okay, so you got 1, but
So-
you got 2 because the manticore.
I just realized an editing thing that I did though wrong in that episode is I used a bunch of different animal sounds and I edited them all together to like blend into each other when it screams, yells, and it's like these wings because it's like got these dragon wings, but I used like this like lion roar, eagle cry thing because in my head I was like, yeah, because it's part eagle. And like that's not true.
That's not
And I
true.
can't
Yeah.
believe I used that now. I'm like, I would have done something totally different.
Well, it probably still sounds something like that.
Yeah.
You know,
But face of a
it's got the
human?
face of a human. Yeah.
that's like so gross.
really
Yeah, that's where the man
horrifying.
in Manticore comes from, I think, right?
I don't know. but
Honestly, probably,
Probably.
though.
Like that kind of sounds right.
That's so that makes Manticore so much creepier to me. For some
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah. The photo I think in the DM's guide has like a lion's mane, but just like a person's head.
Okay, that's okay.
But
Wild.
anyways, so the
Wow.
scores now are Laura with 4, Alyssa with 1, and Josiah with 3.
That's not what we expected at all.
That's not what we expected. Josiah's making a little comeback. Alyssa's on the board
I'm on the board,
for
boys.
the first time.
Wow.
Board, boys. And I'm
You should keep going. Bring it home.
Thank you so much for listening to the Whirlwind Chronicles. We hope that you come back and hang out with us. You can listen to more of this amazing just riffing by Alyssa. Stay tuned for next week. We have
Thanks for listening, Post Malone.